Hi, I'm Stephanie Vickers, Design Consultant today at www.coatescrafts.co.uk. I'm now going to show you how to make the inside pocket for your folder cover. Using the two pieces of fabric you previously cut from your contrast fabric, take the piece that has the slant down to the left hand side as opposed to the right hand side when you have the right side facing you. This one is the piece that you will need. Using the piping previously made, you want to hold the piping against the top slanted edge of your folder cover, matching up the raw edges, so your piping will be on the inside towards the pocket. Now you need to pin your piping in place to the pocket. One at each end and one in the centre should be fine to hold this in place. Should now look like this. Now you'll need to sew it. This time you want to follow the line that we previously sewn on the piping, so you're still not going to sew as close to the piping as you can. So follow the already used line. And always remember to reverse at each end of your sewing. You can now cut off the excess piping. The reason we leave it attached is in case there is any movement from your pinning. You don't need to have extra fabric at the end, and you don't want to worry about the fact you might have not quite enough to stretch across if you haven't pinned it right. Now we need to place the other pocket with right sides facing each other together. Your piping will now be hidden in between the two layers of fabric. This time when we sew, we're going to sew as close to the piping as you can. As you can't see it, you will need to feel it with your sewing machine. But so long as you have a zip foot on there, you should be able to run your zip foot as close to the piping as possible, and this will cover up the previous lines of sewing that we've done with the piping. Pin this in place before you sew to hold it securely. Again, 3 pins should be fine. Okay. Get rid of any loose ends that you have. These will only get in the way later on. Okay, now you can open out your pocket piece, and your piping should sit neatly in between the two layers of fabric. Fold the back pocket piece over and pull your piping up so it sits at the top of the diagonal line. You now need to press this with your iron. I'm now going to show you how to attach the inside pocket to the inside cover and how to make up the inside covers.